I'm ChezPride. Welcome back to another speed build on my channel. Today I'm actually doing a shell challenge, which is kind of surprising because I've only ever done one other shell challenge before, but this one's a horse, and I kind of figured since I'm going ahead and putting out like so much content for horses anyways, I might as well just jump and do a speed build of a horse too. I don't know. It looked like a lot of fun. I've never personally watched the person who put this shell challenge out, which was a streamer named Lucy. But I've seen a couple people on my Twitch post about doing it. And I saw it and I was like, you know what? I could do that. I could do that. That would be challenging, but I could do that. So here we are. We are doing that. If you don't know what a shell challenge is, it's basically where someone builds a shell of a building and you download that shell, and you're not allowed to remove any existing walls or add any exterior walls. But other than that, you can do whatever you want with it. It could be a house, it could be a pool, it could be a restaurant, and then you can put whatever you want in it and outside of it. Besides walls, you can't do walls. And basically just turn it into whatever you want. Typically, shell challenges, they give you a date to submit it by. I'm just doing this shell challenge for fun. I'm pretty sure she's already gone on her Twitch and looked at builds and stuff, but I still think it looked like a lot of fun, so I'm just gonna have a hack at it. So I'm very much stuck with the theme of it being a horse build. I know like a lot of people probably turned it into something unrecognizable, but I embraced the horsiness. Like, I stuck with the shell and just made it work. It's kind of like a ranchy modern type vibe. I did put it in Chestnut Ridge, so I did want to have that rustic kind of ranch look, and I did dedicate the whole backyard to a horse, which you'll see better in a minute. But I decided to go for kind of a modern ranchy vibe type deal. Also, this was the first house I was painting ceilings on, so that was very exciting to me. But I tried to keep it like a lot of dark browns, with like pink accents, but then also have like big windows, and then we have like ranchy furniture, but we have like a really nice TV. You know, it's just like kind of a mix of ranchy and modern. So here we are putting a little seating area outside in between all the windows. I thought the front, with it being the legs, just putting big windows in there would look best. I don't know. I just thought it looks kind of cool and modern. I at this point I placed all the windows down, so like it's mainly this area that has big windows. And then I originally wanted to do like a path up to the front, but I end up by the end of it, because on the other side here to the right, I end up putting a pool and then trying to like connect the terrain paint, and then I just end up making it one big patio area. The only thing I would say that I regret about this build is I probably would have placed it on a bigger lot. I didn't have that much room, and I feel like the horse in the backyard could use some more stuff. Like, I don't feel like I had enough room, but this is the size lot it came on, so I was like, we'll keep it. And I struggle with this pool's water texture for so long. I do apologize, but I wasn't exactly sure what vibe to go with, and I do end up going with this as now. But I don't know why I decided to fit a pool back here. But I was like, you know what? I saw this area, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna add a pool. Why not? It's just a small pool, but it's always fun to have a pool in your sim slots. I tend to use pools a lot in this game, so I put one. Right quick, I was just scrolling through a bunch of this stuff, and then I was like, I don't really know if I want to add anything. But I was originally going to do this little fenced off area here for the bedding, but then I decided just to fence in the whole backyard and make a bigger area for the horse. I just thought it looked kind of nice having closed off area, even though it is kind of small. Like I said, I would like to have it on a bigger lot, but the problem with this world is there's like barely any big lots. Like there's 164 by 64, 150 by 50, and then the rest of them are like 30 by 20s and 20 by 20 and 30 by 30s and 30 by 40s maybe. But it's a majority small lot, which kind of makes me sad because I wanted to have this on a bigger lot. I didn't realize that till after I placed it though. I was like, I'm not about to place it twice. I made the small lot work. But like I said, I probably would have added on. And here where I was trying to do a path to the pool, and just like because it's so close to the edge of the lot, it just looked weird. So I just ended up squaring it off just to make it look slightly better with the amount of room we had. But I think we're about done with the outside actually. I don't think I had any trees or landscaping like that. It's very modern and ranchy, so I figured it wouldn't be very overgrown or anything. Um, right quick, I wanted to do the lights and then we kind of go back outside for a minute and do the windows and stuff. But I did make sure to place lights outside. I'm really bad about not putting outside lights and then getting dark at night and then I'm like, oh, I can't see. So I made sure to add the lights on this lot, especially in the backyard and the horses area. I thought it was very important for the horse to be able to see well. But I did not take disadvantage of this roof space. I do fence the roof off one. It just gave me like ranchy modern vibes. But at the same time I was like, if we fence it off, which I struggled a little bit for it here, we could add like a rooftop grill or something like that. And I end up putting a ladder up to the top and adding grills and stuff. And then with the way I put the grills and the table and the rug for the tables, it ends up kind of looking like a saddle. And then I put like a rug on the eye. I did originally want the seating to be over to that side, and that's why I was kind of struggling to put the ladder, because the ladder can't be placed on diagonal walls. If it's gonna be placed on a wall, it has to be a flat regular wall. So that's why I end up putting stuff more towards the tail and the center. But like I said earlier, it does end up kind of looking like a saddle when I place those tables in between a rug. And just have the grill off to the side. I don't know. It looked cute. Oh, I also added a little seating area up here in case you didn't want to sit at the tables. If you want to sit on a little bench, you could. Added a little radio so we could have some music. The only part I don't like about this rooftop is legit I just can't imagine carrying stuff to grill up a ladder. But we didn't really have room for stairs. So, I did what I could. But you can kind of see what I mean now with the saddle and the rug with the eye. I don't know. It looks like a horse and it's cute. And I was trying to make it look like a horse. So in the end, it ended up working out very well. But here we are on the inside. So like I mentioned earlier, I ended up going with like really dark woods and then pink, like light pinks specifically. This is a 2-bedroom and 2-bathroom house. There is a parent's bedroom, a kid's bedroom, a shower bathroom that's like really skinny. I ended up making the tail of that. And then there's also a hall bathroom that has a tub. But at first I was trying to just go all brown. I was looking at brown furniture and stuff. But then I saw this wallpaper and I instantly knew it had to be dark brown pink. Like modern ranchy vibes, light pink and dark brown are the perfect colors for that. So that is what we did. Like I even made the bathroom all pink tile. I gave the bedrooms pink rugs. The kids' bathroom is completely decked out in pink. Like it is pink everything. It's a very girly room. But the parents actually really like too. So I think I did pretty good. But basically, it's the 2 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms. There's a little office in the hallway between the bathroom and bedroom. And then we have a couple of storage places And then the other house, like the head and the neck, has a living room, a kitchen that you walk through that turns into the dining room. It's kind of like this big winding path you just kind of follow. It's not particularly broke out into rooms, but it kind of looks separate from the way I have it laid out. So, and then and, and there's the front windows too. So here's the thing with the front windows. I've done this a couple of times. I even did it in my last shell challenge where I filled the weird places that I don't know what to do with plants and put windows in there. But I didn't. This is like bigger areas I'm used to doing. I'm used to doing little corners or whatnot. So instead of piling a bunch of plants up in there and having them clip through the wall and having to try to fix all that, I put these plants that go up and down your windows on the windows, or I guess up and down your walls, but I use them for windows. And so in the front area, it looks like there's a bunch of plants in there, but really it's just right against the window. And the rest of it's really dark, so it's not that noticeable that it's just those plants from the outside of the windows. I don't know. I thought it was a neat trick. I felt creative. And it totally goes with that modern vibe, so I love it. I do end up just breaking that off though and turning it into a closet. So I put a little broom and stuff in there, so I pretend it's like a little cleaning closet. And then the other like area, in the back, I end up turning into a storage room. So I end up putting like a bunch of boxes and the seasons box and whatnot in there. And then the leg on the kids' bedroom, I turned to like a wardrobe area. Well, kinda. It has a dresser with a mirror in it, and that's it. I didn't feel too inspired to build a whole dresser in a one by like four tile area. But I do love doing an entranceway. So right across from the front door, we are doing a big entranceway with a mirror, and then you have like your phone keys and a bunch of statues, and some plants on the wall. It just looks really nice. I love doing little entryways with mirrors. I wish I had an entryway in my house. I eventually will end up wanting to make one with a mirror, but right now I'm not exactly sure how to do that. But that's why I put them in all my Sims houses, because they can have what I don't. In the house I grew up in, I guess there was a mirror in the entryway. I guess that's where I get it from, because it's in the house I grew up in. That's how it is. But I really like doing entryways in my Sims house. Also, this house actually has a hallway. Like, most of the time, my builds don't end up having that much of hallways, and if they do, they're either way too big or way too small. This one's kind of on the small size, but it's better than nothing. And as you can see over here, I'm starting the storage room, which is, you can't even access from the inside of the house. You have to go outside and go around the house to get to it. So there's like an indoor closet area, and then there's like an outdoor storage area. And yes, I ended up putting a cow plant in this build. If I can't have a real cow plant, I have a little baby cow plant. Oh, but I also in the entryway put like a little seating area for you to put your shoes on, and I put like an umbrella thing if you have seasons. I never like exclusively build with certain packs. Like, I have almost every pack. I just kind of use whatever in my builds. I do apologize, but if I put the money in those packs, I'm gonna use them whenever I want. Sorry about it. But we are coming to what are we doing next? Oh yeah, this is where I started doing the storage building. Because I was like, I knew I wanted to put boxes back there, but then I was like, going to originally put the seasons box in the closet inside, but I was like, no, it would look better in the storage room, and it would give the storage room an actual purpose instead of just being a random room filled up with boxes for no reason. So that's why I end up doing like a bunch of boxes here. I do put like feed in here and stuff, so it looks like you could be coming to grab stuff for the horses. That big Chester is from the new pack as well. So I tried to use like a good amount of stuff from the new pack. Like, I don't use everything from the new pack, but I tried when I see an option to use it somewhere, I tried to go for yes. But I on the other side of that storage wall is the living room. It's quite tiny. It's only a 3-person living room, but I don't know. I just thought it was cute. The rug is actually that I use is a rug I normally avoid using, but for this house, I just thought it was perfect. And I'm so glad I decided to cut the corner off on that bedroom so the living room could be there because there's a nice little walkway. But the walkway leads to this little coffee nook over here. So you have a place to make coffee, popcorn, just kind of get your snacks together, whatnot. Because the kitchen is very tiny. So I wanted to make sure you had extra space to prepare stuff on. Not like literally, you can't literally prepare stuff on it because those counters are full. But in theory, because we only have one usable counter in the kitchen. Because the other counter turns into a sink. So we have an oven and a countertop, and then a sink and a refrigerator. But I did make sure to put plenty of counters in, or at least some counters in, so that like theoretically you would have places to put store your dishes and whatnot. But like I said, it's a two-sided kitchen. But then you walk through the kitchen and it turns into the dining room. I use this little base game table. It's not as dark as all the rest of the wood, but I thought it was a little bit nice of a contrast to have a little bit of light wood, or not light wood, but lighter wood in there. I don't know. I just feel like it works. I do wish I had put the fuzzy rug. I ended up putting the brighter pink and white rug. I wish I had put the more toned down fuzzy rug, but it's whatever. It's whatever, it works. And this is the point I start putting art up. Because I never put art up in my bills. I was like, you know what? We're going to do it to at least the living area. So I did make an effort to go through and put some artwork up because I thought Ranchy Vibes would have a lot of artwork. So I just put some random artwork around that kind of fit with the color vibes. And made sure to put a thermostat and a fire or alarm because I forget to do that. And now I'm saving my game because I did not want to lose what I was going through. So first we're doing the bathrooms. I try to put the same toilet in both bathrooms. I do give them different sinks because I end up going with the tiny sink in the shower bathroom. This one just has a shower in it. And I know everything's kind of closed in there. I believe it'll work. I've made a towel room like this work before. But yeah, that's why I gave the tiny living sink in there, and I went and put a regular sink in the regular bathroom. But the regular bathroom only has a tub, so if you want to shower, you gotta use the back bathroom through the office, which is what this weird little corner here is. I didn't even include some towel racks, guys. I didn't leave the bathroom completely undecorated. Like, props on me. But like I said, this is a little office area. I just put a little computer nook in here, and put a radio in here and stuff. So your sons just have a little place to have some fun, chillax on a computer and whatever. And then I also put a speaker in the main living area because I was like, it could use it. It could use it. Why not? But yeah, that's most of the inside besides the bedrooms. The bedrooms are kind of where we're finishing off here. Like I said, I made that nook into like a little dresser area. But the fun thing about that dresser in particular, it counts as a dresser and a mirror, so I didn't have to put any extra mirrors in there. So I thought that was nice. I do a bunk bed. I do for a minute debate whether I should make this a 2-person bedroom. But then I was like, no, let's have this girl be spoiled and just have her own bedroom and kind of have a bunch of unnecessary stuff in it. So we have like a reading nook under the bed. There's this huge pink dollhouse that came with the ranch pack. I give her like an art little area, a big bookshelf. She has the works. Like, honestly, like, for the amount of space she has a pretty good bedroom. But I think after this we're just doing the adult bedroom. It's not too much. It's basic decorate. It's nice furniture and stuff, but it's just very basic decorated for the adult bedroom. And like I said, I didn't really do any landscaping, so I normally do the landscaping last, but I kind of figured it wouldn't have it much. I would probably add a tree if I go back, like a tree kind of in the back corner. But other than that, I kind of like this filter. I think it works pretty well. But I think I'm going to end the talking part of this video right here and let the rest of this video play with some music. There are some slideshows at the end where you can just kind of see a tour through the house of the final product. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe to all awesome stuff because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. Alright, bye!